Now, showing on the Property Show.
This week again, we're talking grand spaces on the Property Show. Edwin Musime is my name. Now, right where I'm at right now again, it's a special series where again we're looking at what makes Casa Solada quite unique in its design aesthetic, and of course what it has to offer to the world of grand spaces. If you're just watching us right now, Grand Spaces is a new edition of a segment on the Property Show where we focus on the best of interior designing setups, the best of landscapes, architectural designs, all that, and name it. And if you have a space that you'd really love to watch, please let us know. And guess what? The Property Show now has a Grand Spaces desk that is specializing in giving you the services. If you're looking to spice up that hotel or that Airbnb suite or that home of yours that's all that you want to remodel, call us, and Grand Spaces, the Grand Spaces team will be there. This week again, we look at how you position the spaces of a hotel setup or a place. For many of you, we're inspiring you to equally have a home away from home experience whereby it could be a home but has a hotel feel. Now, when you get to this space, the balance of lighting, the aeration, the character of the space, the contrast. Keep in mind, ground rules or thumb rules, any hotel space that would be an equivalent of a 5-star hotel, you need 300 to 400 feet of space. So that's quite very important to take note of. But we're going to take a look at what this penthouse looks like right now, and I hope you get inspired by this week's grand space. And guess what? Again, like I promised you, in the next couple of weeks, we'll be seeing some grand spaces from London. So I'm traveling all the way to London to give you some of the best grand spaces. And what's the point? For you to get inspired so that we have much better grand spaces. But before we go, don't you simply love the woody feel in this room? So this is just the lobby area before we get to the penthouse at Casa Solada. Just taking the breathtaking experience of the woody feel. I can smell the wood. It's a grand space. All right, come with me. Now we have a grand space to ourselves here. I simply love the feel when you walk into this space. So if you're watching right now in your own home, your living spaces, the bedroom or your master suite or guest bedroom or kids room, needs to have this kind of experience for it to be a grand space. Remember, in sustainability, we talk about aeration, light, among many others. Always make sure your windows, if you're just designing your property, it's very important that aeration is greatly considered, not firstly from the air conditioning, but right from the aeration points of the windows and all the access points for aeration. So when you walk in here, first you get the aeration because of the access points, but then also you get some natural light. So the setup of this penthouse starts off with a very beautiful kitchen setup and a kitchen island. This is something that is achievable in many unique different spaces. But I simply love, again, the blend of dark brown, woody kind of furniture. But this was played around well with, and it gives you such a sense of, it's both a rustic feel and it brings you closer to the earthy feel in Mother Nature. But there's much more in this penthouse. Why don't you enjoy the rest of the tour of this penthouse? And there you have it, a grand space of the week. Do you have a grand space that you think we need to be showcasing? Why the grand space? To inspire many other people out there, Ugandans, those living outside of Uganda but would love their own grand spaces. Grand spaces just inspires our living spaces, our exterior spaces, our architectural designs. So we'll be bringing you more of this, and guess what? More episodes as well of Grand Spaces, the London edition. So the reason I love Grand Spaces simply is it inspires our spaces that we live in, and in turn these inspire and direct our lifestyles. So if you are out there and you'd want to experience a grand space, you're just constructing and you'd love the Property Show team Grand Spaces to come over, help you with the designs and make your space much better, get in touch with us and we'll give you the grand space experience. I didn't feel like leaving this place, but leave I must. Enjoy the rest of the show.